In a world dominated by numbers and an unforgiving financial market, a young American man emerged with a calm expression and a calculating mind. A young man with degrees from the most prestigious universities. He looked as if he had just stepped out of a lab at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. His name was Sam Bankman-Fried, but the world would later know him by his abbreviation, SBF. Sam promised to revolutionize the world of digital currencies, with a project that seemed to be born from the womb of the future. FTX, the cryptocurrency exchange that would make trading fairer, safer, and more transparent, he claimed. But what the world didn't know at the time was that this idealistic image was just a mask. A mask that concealed a story far bigger than just the failure of a company. It's a story of a spectacular rise, a resounding fall, and a web of lies and mystery that's difficult to unravel.
My understanding is a few things happen. The first is there is a margin trading facility on FTX by which users can lend out funds, by which other users borrow funds. And so there are explicit cases where there is, margin extended, where there is borrow lending.
Sam Bankman-Fried was born in 1992 in California, in a home unlike any ordinary one. His father, Joseph Bankman, is a law professor at Stanford University. His mother, Barbara Fried, is a distinguished legal scholar and an influential figure in academic policy. Sam's childhood was not ordinary. He grew up among elite minds in an environment that revered logic, analysis, and excellence. He showed signs of genius early on, a child who never stopped asking questions and never satisfied himself with superficial answers. He entered MIT, one of the world's most prestigious universities, where he studied physics. But he didn't continue his traditional academic path. Instead, he decided to enter the world of finance. But not through the usual gateway, but through a more daring one, high-frequency trading and then cryptocurrencies. And so he began building his empire from scratch. Or at least, that's what everyone thought.
You just need FTX.
It's FTX. It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
I don't think so.
In 2019, Sam launched the company that would change his life forever, FTX. A cryptocurrency trading platform, but unlike any other. A modern design, a user-friendly interface, support for new investors, and engaging marketing messages. We're not just a platform, we're the future. That was the message. Within a few months, money started pouring in from everywhere. Big investors, celebrities, even politicians. Everyone wanted a share of this miracle child. Sam wasn't satisfied with FTX. He created another company, Alameda Research, which was supposed to be an independent trading company. But the truth, it wasn't independent at all. FTX and Alameda were dangerously intertwined in a way that only a very small circle knew. And this connection was the beginning of the disaster. In public, Sam appeared to be a humble young genius, with his messy hair, simple clothes, and smooth speech. But behind the scenes, he controlled billions of dollars and orchestrated dubious financial transactions. Huge funding, mysterious transactions, and the unknowing use of clients' money. Sam was gambling billions of people's money through Alameda as if it were his own private game. As his fame grew, questions arose. How could a startup grow so rapidly? And why wasn't? It's subject to the same financial scrutiny as other large corporations. But Sam knew how to distract. Huge political donations, charitable contributions, and public support for projects that benefited the world. But he was hiding something dark, something that was close to exploding. In November 2022, CoinDesk published a report revealing that Alameda was overly reliant on FTX's FTT token. Suspicions began. Then, CZ, the founder of Binance, dropped the bombshell. He announced the sale of all his FTT holdings.
But in the early morning hours of November 11th, it all came to an end when FTX filed for bankruptcy and Bankman-Fried stepped down as CEO, amid reports of FTX customer funds being used to pay Alameda Research creditors. This confirmed by former Alameda CEO Carolyn Ellison during an early November video meeting with employees. Alameda, the crypto trading firm also founded by Bankman-Fried. ABC News reached out to Carolyn Ellison for comment, but has not heard back.
One of the reasons FTX went bankrupt is because FTX deposits were used to pay Alameda's creditors. Carolyn Ellison said you knew about that. Is that true?
Best I can tell, Alameda did have a big position open on FTX. That position, I think, was very over-collateralized a year ago. There was a total market collapse and specifically a large correlated collapse in its assets over the last month and to some extent over the last year that threatened that position quite a bit. And I think that's, as best I understand, a lot of what happened there.
In December of that same year, Sam was arrested in the Bahamas at the request of U.S. authorities. He was charged with serious charges: defrauding clients, conspiracy to launder money, and violating political campaign finance laws. In a Manhattan courtroom, Sam sat in handcuffs. The young man once hailed as a genius had become a symbol of deceit and decay. His friends abandoned him. His associates cooperated with the judiciary. And the judges, they showed no mercy. In March 2024, the final sentence was handed down. 25 years in federal prison. A shocking sentence, but not a surprise to those who knew the truth about what he did. The story of Sam Bankman-Fried is not just about an ambitious young man who fell into deception. It's a harsh lesson in a time when fortunes change rapidly and empires are built on computer screens. Trust is the most valuable asset you can give others. Sam lost it all. FTX represented the promise of a new future, but behind the scenes, it was just a clever financial trap. While some victims are still waiting to recover their money, the most important question remains: who will be the next Sam? And will we learn the lesson before it's too late? Finally, if this story has intrigued you and you want to know more hidden facts about the characters who created the controversy, subscribe now to the Hidden Truths channel and activate the bell button, because what's coming is stranger.